Welcome to BMBBH News with Kev. News without the WS.
They're noticing more people skipping out on their bills lately.
Tia Ewing has the latest on the uptick.
Now you see them and now you don't. We've blurred the video because the trio hasn't been charged yet. But you can't miss that distinctive blue wig and the massive tab they left behind.
The server went to the table. They asked for the ticket to be split. She left from this table behind me to a few steps away, clicked the button. As she left, they got up one at a time and walked out.
3 days ago, the three women from Rochester, New York visited Soul Vibes in the near north neighborhood to celebrate a birthday and left behind a surprise, an unpaid tab of over $200.
They actually ran out the door and ran and hid behind a service vehicle that was in traffic.
They decided to dine and dash after devouring chicken wings, Alfredo, and washing it all down with flights of drinks.
It's not violent, but it's a crime, and it affects us, and it affects our bottom dollar, and it affects our team members.
They were spotted on surveillance, leaving one by one within 30 seconds of the server stepping away. They also forgot that they signed up on the wait list before being seated, including their name and phone number. And to add insult to injury, they posted this onto social media, thanking the restaurant for the free food while laughing at waitstaff like Chloe Jackson.
I'm here 3 days a week.
Their greedy crime comes with a much heavier cost.
Some places do make the servers come out and pay for those bills, but Fab and Soul Vibes here, they don't make us pay for it. Well, that's really grateful because $300, $400 could really break our bank for that day.
Sadly, Dine and Dash incidents are on the rise. The owners run 2 Soul Vibes locations and 3 I Can't Believe It's Not Meat restaurants. And in the last 6 months, they've seen an uptick in these type of incidents. These are just a few of the incidents they've recorded.
It's an industry of pennies and nickels. So when you get these dine and dash incidences, you know what I mean? The consumer or the people who are doing this dine and dash might think, oh, it's just $100. Yeah, but it's hurting the bottom line.
Now, a police report was made. Chicago police are now investigating. If charged, the suspects could face a Class A misdemeanor for theft of services under the amount of $500. That's punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a $2,500.
Wow. You try to do something nice. You try to do something for the culture. And not only do they turn around and do this, they posted it on social media for clout. So one can only hope that these dumbasses are found, arrested, and charged with some silly shit. If only they had the money, they could have just did something else besides, screwing over this black business. And we can speak very candidly here. I'm going to say black business is black owned. This owner is named Chef Fab, a black woman. And yes, she is married to a black man and they have black children. And they seem very much in love. So, and they're trying to be successes and they're trying to do something for the community, but we have to make disgusting people like this accountable. So if I start getting a little jokey, I don't want anyone to get offended, but the whole thing about this, that it's a stain on us. The problem with black people stealing from a black business is that it stifles the black dollar. That black dollar we complain about not staying in the black community is hard enough to keep the black dollar here. But, we have a people that's willing to patronize other businesses. No problem. And we always have people out there complaining about how black people, black men in particular, have no power. Some of the tether babble we hear out there, we did not take advantages of the opportunities over here in America. So it is best to try to support the people who are out here trying to do something. And the food looks damn good. So if any of my Chicago people, my subscribers, or any Chicagoans that happen to run across this video, go and support Soul Vibes. And if you're vegetarian, go next door to Can't Believe It's Not Meats. They're about the same owners. Shoot. So that's what I'm talking about right there. So hopefully these people are caught. Now, before any of you use your favorite word and start saying stuff like, do not judge them by the color of their skin and their gender, but the content of their character. I am judging them by the content of their character. Dining and dashing, the entitlement. And usually people of this archetype, they treat their server like a second-class citizen. They run them to death. They make them do all this, all that. They order this. They're loud. They're disruptive. They act like they're the only people in the restaurant. And then they dine and dash. I want our people to be prideful and feel good about ourselves. You know, there's too much focus on negativity, and you know, these wig warriors right here aren't helping at all. But the reality is, they might be hard to find because all they got to do is change their wigs, and you know, they out of there. I wonder how women with wigs who don't do anything bad feel about this. I mean, do the world look at you like they don't trust you anymore? I mean, shoot, like wigs have participated in a lot of mistrust. I mean, a man can put on a wig and a dress, say he feel like a woman, and walk into a girl's bathroom these days. One of the biggest misanders on social media wears a wig. We got a wig on Capitol Hill that keeps saying crazy stuff and don't know what the fuck she talking about. Actors and actresses wear wigs to pretend to be someone else. Plus, when you wear a wig, that ain't your real hair any goddamn way. Now these wig warriors want to dine and dash, making it hard for honest people who wear wigs. But can you really say honest? Look a disclaimer. There are people who need to wear wigs, like, you know, cancer patients, especially children. So that's where the joke stops. You know, I'm not a creep. But when a wig is part of your ratchet uniform, it is open season, especially when you're doing dumb shit like walking out on the tabs of black businesses that are owned by black women and you just happen to be a black woman yourself. Accountability. And also, we're focused on the content of their character because their content of their character is trash. How dare you walk out on that black family's business like that? Shame. I hope they catch y'all ratchet asses. Okay, for my Chicago subscribers and viewers, please go buy and support this business. And I mean, if you're vegetarian, go to Can't Believe It's Not Meat. I believe that's Chef Fab's husband's business as well. Those are black people that are doing it. And, you know, let them know that, you know, they got the love and support of their, and this is quote fingers, community. And, you know, seeing I'm not from that area, the local patronage, I'm sure is, they're pretty cool people and they want more businesses like that. So let's help these folks thrive. And hopefully the people who dine and dash on them are caught. All right, well, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If you go try Soul Vibes and Can't Believe It's Not Meat, let me know what you think. And yeah, we'll have a good little conversation down there if any of the comments prompt it. So anyway, it's all fun and games if somebody gets hurt, and you know, we don't want people, you know, hurting our black businesses in their pockets. So all right, support black businesses. And this is Kev, BMBBH News without the WS. Till the next time.